Hello and welcome to the agenda. I am Ajay Kaul. Today we will discuss about Pakistan's admission that it was behind the Pulwama terror attack of last year. We all know that Pakistan has been responsible for terrorism in India for decades, but Pakistan has always been denying this. But now, its minister Fawad Chaudhry, who is considered close to Prime Minister Imran Khan, has publicly admitted that Pakistan indeed was behind the dastardly Pulwama terror attack of February last year, in which 40 CRPF personnel lost their lives in the most gruesome manner. So the cat is out of the bag finally. We will discuss this and try to analyze the subject in the agenda today with two defense experts. We have with us retired Brigadier Vinod Datta and retired Group Captain of Indian Air Force MJA Vinod. But before we start our conversation, let's have a look at this small report.
Pakistan has finally admitted that it was behind the gruesome terror attack on CRPF convoy in Pulwama in Kashmir in February last year. Its Federal Minister Fawad Chaudhry, who is considered close to Prime Minister Imran Khan, has claimed that the Pulwama terror attack was an achievement for Pakistan. Chaudhry was speaking in Pakistan National Assembly on behalf of his government during a debate, referred to Pulwama attack and said, "हमने हिंदुस्तान को घुस के मारा है." On February 14 last year, a suicide bomber rammed into explosive-laden vehicle into a CRPF convoy on the National Highway in Pulwama area, where it was on its way from Jammu to Srinagar. At least 40 security personnel were killed in the most gruesome manner in that blast. The attack was owned by Pakistan-based Jaish-e-Mohammed terror outfit. Indian security agencies and officials said the attack was masterminded from Pakistan and the government vowed avenge the gruesome act. On February 26, the Indian Air Force carried out aerial bombing of major terror training camp of Jaish-e-Mohammed in Balakot, deep inside Pakistan. The next day, Pakistan tried to carry out air attacks in Jammu and Kashmir, but the attempt was thwarted by the Indian Air Force, which shot down one F-16 fighter of the Pakistan Air Force. However, in the dogfight, one IAF MiG Bison fighter also crashed and Wing Commander Abhinandan was taken captive by Pakistan. Under intense pressure, Pakistan was forced to release Abhinandan. Pakistan's opposition MP Ayaz Sadiq revealed in Parliament details about how Pakistan was compelled to return Abhinandan. Sadiq, while giving eyewitness account of a meeting, said, "When Chief of Army Staff General Bajwa came to meet Pakistan Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi for a meeting which was skipped by Prime Minister Imran Khan, his legs were shaking and there was sweat on his forehead. Qureshi appealed to him, saying, 'For God's sake, let Abhinandan go because India is going to attack Pakistan at 9 p.m. While India has been maintaining that Pakistan was behind the Pulwama attack, Islamabad has continued to be in denial mode, like in every other terror incident in this country. Therefore, the admission by Pakistan minister is hugely significant. Bureau Report.
Now let's welcome our guests, Group Captain Vinod and Brigadier Vinod Datta. Welcome to the program, sirs.
Thank you.
So my first question goes to Brigadier Vinod Datta. Now you heard Fawad Chaudhry admitting that Pakistan was behind Pulwama. We all know it, but what is your view on this admission?
Good evening, Ajay ji. The entire world community should take a note of this because he's an important minister in the cabinet of Imran Khan. And the very fact that he's admitted this, and it is a responsible and well thought out statement on his part. So the FATF and the other, world forums, they should take a note of it and initiate proceedings against Pakistan. And the review, which is to be done in February 21. This statement should be, put on record, and it should substantiate that yes, Pakistan has institutionalized the terrorism, and it is mastermind behind all these attacks, and it has created that kind of hatred in the society, and it is trying to trying to wedge the Kashmir population. And I have no hesitation in telling that Pakistan is Asia's Somalia, and the world community, it's high time that Pakistan should be pulled out of grey list and should be relegated to the blacklist, where the action plan should be initiated, and Pakistan should be deprived of all the funds, whether it is IMF, Asian Development Bank, or any other financial institution which is supporting the cause of community. So this statement, which is coming from a minister, and the kind of dossiers which India has submitted to the international forum as well as to Pakistan, I think all this, when it is put together, it will give you a very clear picture. Okay, yes, the author of terrorism is Pakistan, Pakistan, and Pakistan.
Okay, Group Captain Vinod, I come to you. You remember after this Pulwama attack, Indian agencies were clear that it was masterminded in Pakistan, but Imran Khan kept saying that it was false flag by India to target Pakistan and all that. Now, what do you say on this admission by Fawad Chaudhry?
Is a minister who has been displaying his clownish behavior for some time. You should have seen his tweets. You should have seen the way he appeases to his population by talking nonsense. So, इसके लिए trap lay down कर दिया गया. So what was he doing? He was answering to some other minister who admitted that Bajwa, when he came to suggest that Abhinandan should be let off, his legs were shivering, and it should be shivering, because at 9 o'clock at that night, or the next night as he was perceiving it to be, India was to attack Pakistan, and we were completely prepared to attack Pakistan. If they had not given Abhinandan away that day, today Pakistan as we know it would not have existed. We would have, like we did in 71, East Pakistan ko humne Bangladesh banaya, exactly like that. We would have given Balochistan the freedom, and we would have cut out the southern portion of Pakistan. So obviously his legs were shivering. And the minister admitted on the floor of the parliament that his legs were shivering, and he said, please let Abhinandan go. Now to this he was replying saying that Pulwama mein humne gusse mara, which was clear-cut admission that they had everything and anything to do with Pulwama. Now, let's look at it logically. And most important, that we need to look at it logically. In the valley, the amount of TNT that was used in Pulwama, where could it have come from? Where could it have come from except from across the border? Are world leaders blind to this? They do not have the simple, 1 + 1 = 2 logic? Do they need any more proof than the proof that it is in a landlocked valley and in which RDXs and PNT have come from across? इससे ज़्यादा क्या proof चाहिए था?
Now, Mr. Imran Khan Niazi, comes up and says, no, we did not do Pulwama, we did not supply any RDX, or we did not supply any TNT. Now, that bluff has also been called. His own minister has come up on the floor and said, no, we have done it. So, इससे ज़्यादा और क्या चाहिए? But I will tell you something.
Yeah.
Even this will fizzle out. because world leaders are blind to this, and the reason why they are blind to this, in my suspicion, is that Pakistan is a nuclear state. That is the biggest problem. Now, if you let, I mean, like Brigadier said, if we let this go, if we let Pakistan become a Somalia or any other failed nation, imagine a nuclear bomb in the hands of a failed nation. What could it do to the world? So that is
Right.
why this problem cannot be attacked head on, Ajay. This problem has to be attacked the way it was done during Iraq too. Go after the WMD. The United Nations troops have to land in Pakistan, get WMD first under their control, and then sort out Pakistan. That is the only way we can sort out Pakistan. और कोई रास्ता नहीं है. And उसको आने के लिए they have to put Pakistan in the blacklist. I totally echo and agree with what Brigadier said. But this problem cannot be sorted. Another Pulwama will happen. Another attack will happen. इसमें आपको और मुझको कोई संदेह नहीं होना चाहिए. We should not be living in fool's paradise thinking that this Pakistan will not do anything. It will continue to do because it is sitting on top of a nuclear weapon. Imagine if North Korea had nuclear weapon, what would have happened? I compare North Korea and I compare Pakistan on the same line. Somalia, like Brigadier covered, on the same line. But what is the difference? WMD is the difference. So let us get after the WMD of Pakistan and then sort them out. Bring, totally. इससे ज़्यादा what more do you need? Pulwama we did on floor of Parliament. Mr. Fawad Chaudhary has accepted. इससे ज़्यादा आपको क्या चाहिए? World leaders are watching this and they would want to be blind to this.
Right.
My heart pains, Ajay ji, whenever I look at this and people let it go. My heart pains.
Right. Everybody's heart pains, and I'll ask Brigadier Datta, as you heard Group Captain Vinod. So, do you think there are no options left or to how to deal with Pakistan?
No, there are a large number of options available to India. Firstly, you see the Balakot strike itself. You see, like most of the countries, they are taking action against terrorism. Like we had carried out the surgical strike. It was basically on the terrorist camps which were there, because they were training, they were accommodating, and they were churning out these terrorists from there.
Brigadier Saab, I may interrupt you, but
Yeah.
it is we attacked one camp. So there are so many hundreds of camps, and they can today you attack one camp, they will shift to another camp. You know it. So they keep shifting and they keep creating camps. So attacking camps is not the solution.
Yeah, no, Ajay ji, I agree with you fully. In fact, sometimes we take so much of time in taking a decision, or we are not able to strike at the right moment. And in the Balakot strike also, we kept on, Pakistan had already got a wind of it, and they shifted the hardcore terrorists from that, camp, and they were shifted deep inside Pakistan. So we did strike it, and more important was the point which was driven home to Pakistan government that yes, if we can strike on one camp, we can carry out certain other punitive strikes like this, and we can even strike deep. So this point has been well taken, and thereafter you must have seen that there is a change in the tone and tenor of Pakistan. So what you are saying is right, that we must register all those targets. We must even today, you see, you have BVR, weapon system delivery system. You have, very strike capabilities which can strike deep targets, and they can strike in such a precision that, there will not be any kind of error. So we must take up these targets, we must engage them and tell the world And I'm sure, you see, the world is going to support India. It is going to support all the countries who are fighting terrorism. And Pakistan, I'm sure, will have no choice but to contain it, because I know they cannot survive without terrorism, because it has become the lifeline of their governance. So, the countries have to unite, and the world forums also, like United Nations. One
Right.
of the mandate is that there should be security, there should be peace and tranquility in the world, and
Right.
they have that kind of mandate. But unfortunately, they are not using it in the right manner.
Right. So, Group Captain Vinod, I'll come to you since you heard Brigadier Datta. But one point I agree with him that Balakot attack was like there was a message, and I see that it was calling the bluff, that nuclear bluff earlier, which Pakistan always blackmailed. We have a nuclear weapon, we will hit back. So that bluff was called in Balakot. Do you agree?
Sir, when Balakot strike happened, I was the director air defense at Air Force. When Balakot strike was going on, I was in the ops room, so I exactly know what.
So maybe you can share some details which are
No,
unclassified.
I don't know. I may not be able to share details, but I will be very forthcoming in telling you that what we showed it to the world in Balakot strike is what exactly that you covered. It is not the amount of terrorists to be killed. वो secondary है. जो आपने cover किया है, that is primary, and we have already, not us, Americans and Europeans have already war gamed it. Australians have war gamed it. That this nuclear weapon use करेंगे जो है ना, it is a nuclear bluff of Pakistan.
Right.
We wanted to expose it to the world. Look, it is the bluff. But the issue is not that, Ajay ji. What the Brigadier covered, there is a slight bit of a dichotomy. Look at one nation which cannot survive without terrorism, but we want to take baby steps. How can we do both? That is my question.
So, but sir, I may interrupt you here, Group Captain, because when we talk about Pakistan cannot survive, there are two Pakistans which I believe. One is civilian Pakistan, another is army Pakistan. I mean, army is powerful, everything. So it is the problem with army which actually is the problem. So we have to deal with army.
Sir, that जो आप बोल रहे हैं ना, civilian Pakistan, army Pakistan, मैं उसको दो अलग तरीके से काटूंगा.
Yeah.
वो एक है एक पढ़ा लिखा सेन पाकिस्तान और एक है इनसेन पाकिस्तान. ये जो पढ़ा लिखा सेन पाकिस्तान जो है ना, it is very few in numbers and most of them are running away to USA and Canada.
Right.
And London. So this insane Pakistan जो मानसिकता इस
और
तरह से
sane Pakistan is डरा हुआ Pakistan. He can't raise his voice also.
He can't raise because he's like we said, and it is minuscule. Now this insane Pakistan, the number is increasing every day. Why? Because of this rhetoric, like Mr. Fawad Chaudhary. Why do they need this rhetoric? Because they need to come back to power again.
Right.
So all this put together is an explosive concoction, and sometimes later, Ajay ji, the world will come back to this interview and look at it in YouTube and realize that the only way we can sort out this world problem, it is not India's problem. The only way we can sort out this world problem is if we sort out Pakistan once and for all.
So, Brigadier Datta, how do you see it? Now Pakistan is exposed to the world. Now we see Paris attack, it's again Pakistani. Now we hear a European parliamentarian who openly says that Pakistan is a security threat. We are supporting them and they are supporting terrorism. And I think they have written letters to French president and European president also, so demanding sanctions against Pakistan. So when Pakistan is exposed already, so should India do more, I mean give it a push to, to get it blacklisted in FATF?
Yes, definitely. Where is the doubt? We must do that, and we must take it up at the highest pitch. At the decibel level should be raised so much that the world has no choice but to listen to you. So what we must do is that take it up with the international community, expose with facts and figures. The dossiers have already been submitted, and we must, ask for a joint United Nations peacekeeping force there, so that they can come down heavily on these people. And there has to be a multi-layered attack on this nation. Then only we are going to succeed.
So, Group Captain Vinod, do you agree with Brigadier Vinod Datta about
Absolutely, sir.
multi-layered?
So that is what I said initially, that it is a world problem, and United Nations के साथ मिल करके, United Nation we discussed last time also is becoming defunct and defunct and defunct, and जब तक चाइना उसके सर पे बैठा है, कोई United Nation force उस पे आने वाला नहीं है. So United Nation as it is has to change, and we have to come into the Security Council. Even if we come into Security Council as a permanent member, the veto power is always there with China. Be that as it may, world, what this world is waiting for? World is waiting for another Pulwama-like thing to happen either in Europe or America, and then only they will wake up. 9/11 happened, and I talked about it earlier. In the Atta and gang were trained in Pakistan.
Right.
वो क्या किया उसका? The problem is WMD, Ajay ji. They are sitting on WMD. We have वो है जड़, हर फसाद का जड़ है वो WMD. That nuclear weapon on which these boys are sitting. इसको अगर जब तक we do not remove this from the root, we will not be able to address this issue. We will be hitting some camps, like you rightly said. There are 100 such camps all over. We will be hitting some, hutments. There are 100 such hutments all over. We will be doing some sanctions on them. It doesn't matter to them as it is. वो लोग भूखे नंगे हैं. So how do we sort out this world problem? By eating the root cause of the problem. Like Buddha said, no, the desire is the root cause of misery. Here, the nuclear weapon is the root cause of misery.
So, we are running out of time. One last question to Brigadier Datta. So, root cause, as Group Captain Vinod mentioned. So, we have to target that. How do you do that?
You see, I told you it has to be a multi-layered attack. Firstly, you have to dry up their funds, because it is the money which makes the mayor go. So the moment these funds are dried up, obviously there are no free lunches. People, you name any kind of tanzeem which is there, it is basically working on the Moola Mantra which is going on there. So you have to dry it up there. Then you have to have these kind of punitive strikes, which people are aware that yes, if they have any kind of congress of these kind of people, or the milieu is there, they are going to be attacked and they will be totally annihilated, and they should keep shifting their camps. So these are some of the measures which are there, which we must take, and we have those capabilities, and we must resort to them. And I'm sure there are going to be no repercussions, and the world is going to support us.
So, before I conclude, I have one, maybe I can ask Group Captain Vinod. I feel that America is the key. America, as you talked about nuclear weapons, America is the key in handling this, isn't it? So, should we take
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah.
In fact, we were of the belief till Balakot happened, and post Balakot जो strike उन्होंने किया ना, fifth retort or whatever.
Yeah. Right.
Till the time, we were under a false impression. This AMRAAM missile, जो है ना, beyond visual range AMRAAM missile,
right,
Americans have the control. We were wrong. Americans did not have control over AMRAAM. वो डरले से AMRAAM मारते गए. No AMRAAM came and hit us. But today with Rafale, with Scalp, which has got 160 kilometers, Hammer, 6 of them, 60 kilometers, multiple target. Air to ground launched BrahMos 300, 400 kilometers. They are running hell for leather. Their only place, I keep saying this, their only place of safe haven is Quetta. और कहीं भी वो लोग महफूज नहीं है. They are not safe anywhere. Wherever we want, we can strike them. But it will make no difference to them. That is my large and small point. Because उनके आवाम जो हैं भूखे मर रहे हैं.
Right.
They are dying of hunger. It doesn't matter to these high and mighty. You see where previous Prime Minister is sitting in London.
Right.
Posh houses he has. Previous has houses in London.
So,
mansions in London.
Gurkhatte
Previous
will-
army chief has got mansions in Australia. So ये corner plot की फौज. They don't care about their
Group Captain Vinod, maybe we can have a proper discussion, full-time discussion on this, what Pakistan Army is doing and their brothers are doing, Army General's brother, Asim Bajwa,
absolutely.
etc. So, but we have run out of this time this time. So, thank you both of you for participating in this debate as of
Thank
now.
you, sir. Thank you.
This is all in the agenda today. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with another important topic tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.